Looking at the state the world is in today, I'm starting to realize that me and my wife probably made a really good decision years ago when we decided that we did not want kids. And that's kind of a shame because I really think that I would have made a really good dad. The other part that's a shame with this is by the time we decided we didn't want kids, we already had 4 kids. And contrary to popular belief, they say there's no questions asked when you take your baby to a fire department drop box and you drop your baby off. No questions asked, right? We're just going to keep your baby safe. They asked a lot of questions when you bring a 14-year-old to the fire department to try to drop them off, and I don't have the answers to those questions. I don't know what the age limit is on that, but just kidding. I didn't actually take my kids to the fire department. That would be stupid. I do have 4 kids. I got great kids. My youngest, she's a competitive dancer. That's what we're going to talk about today, the life of being a dance dad. That's me, right? So stick around, hang on, like and follow if you haven't already, and send this to a dance dad who you think will relate. Here we go. The first thing I want to point out is the TV show Dance Moms is completely accurate to real life. There is so much drama that happens at these dance competitions between the moms, right? And it depends on your studio. Sometimes it's worse than others, but it's always some level of drama. Now that we got that out of the way, we'll talk about the life of a dance dad, right? You never see dance dads on the TV show Dance Moms. What are the dads doing this whole time? Are they left because the moms are too much drama? Are they sitting in the car? Are they at home? Here's the real answer most of the time, right? The dance dad's job on competition day starts as soon as you wake up, right? Now, when I wake up as a dance dad, that's going to be at least 3 or 4 hours after my wife and daughter have woken up, right? I'm going to be sleeping in that morning. And there's a good reason for that because I need to save my energy for what's about to come, right? The first thing that I have to do upon waking up, my wife, full makeup, full outfit, everything, all looking good, right? My job is to walk up to her and be like, you're looking really good. That gives her the confidence to go through the day as a dance mom, right? Without that, she would be lost, right? Without that confidence that I instill in her. She's going to kill me for this. All right, so now I have to load the dance bag into the car. I don't know if you've seen these dance bags, but most of them fit into a modern sized SUV pretty well. But just to be safe, you might want to get a pickup with an open bed to haul this dance bag because they're quite large, right? Get this thing out, get it to the competition. That is where the real task for me starts. At this point in my life, my goal is to save an undisclosed amount of seats so that everybody my wife has invited has a place to sit down near us, because if they sit away from us, they're going to get the idea that we don't like them anymore. And honestly, in a few cases, that's probably the case, but we still have to save the seats because that's what we do as a dance dad. It's just a part of what we have to do, saving seats. I like to dress in layers. This is a tip for all you dance dads out there. It's kind of like you're going out in wintertime, right? You want to dress in layers. And the reason for the layers is so that you can leave things strung out across a whole bunch of seats, right? I'm going to leave my hat on one seat. I might take a second hat, leave on another seat. I'm going to take a backpack that's going to go on another seat. I'm going to have a shirt that's going to go on a seat. You're going to have a shirt under that. It's probably going to go on another seat. If I run out of options, my tie's coming off, there's going to be some socks on the chair, and there might be a random cowboy boot sitting on one chair just to say that's my seat and you ain't getting it. It's my boot, my seat. Get out of here with that, right? Meanwhile, I'm sitting here fighting other dance dads for seats who don't want to be there either. And then occasionally a dance mom will save her own seats, and those are the vicious ones you just want to back away from. You need to establish the perimeter very quickly at the dance recital. Right, very important. You establish your perimeter by putting all these things around there. And then if Karen walks up and she's like, is this seat taken? You can just point to the cowboy boot sitting there and be like, someone left their cowboy boot there. And she's going to look at your feet and say, well, you're not wearing any shoes. I'm like, yeah, but my boots are over there. That's clearly someone else's, right? These are all tips that you can use. Young parents, you're going to need this someday. So you might want to flag it, save it somehow for the future, because this is the life of a dance dad. All right, so now we've got all the seats saved, right? And I missed one because Grandma Nookie said she was coming and she didn't show up, and then Harris brought over her friend Gertrude, and Gertrude brought another friend, so now we're one seat missing. What do we do in this scenario? My scenario in this is to stand up and walk to the back of the theater. This does two things. One, it gets me out of there because I don't really want to be there. And two, saves a seat for Gertrude's friend Harry or whoever it is, right? All right, now everybody's in their seats. This is where the stressful part of being a dance dad starts. All right, if you're not paying attention to anything else that I've said here today, this is probably the most important thing I will say. So listen up right now. Here it comes. You have to find the right amount of applause for other people's kids. That sounds simple, right? You could sit there with your arms crossed and not clap at all. But that's a problem because you're going to be looking over beyond your perimeter and you're going to have a whole bunch of women with the Kate+8 haircuts looking in on you going, my daughter worked hard on this and you can't even clap? Right? You've seen it. It happens. You have to clap some. But you don't want to be that guy that just gives a full round of applause and you're clapping with a standing ovation pumping your fist. Because they look at you then like you're Jared from Subway. No offense, Jared, but you did some screwed up stuff. You deserve that. I've found that the perfect amount of clapping is no facial expression, blank, like this. 7 claps. It's perfect. K+8 can't say nothing because you clapped for her kid. All the people over here trying to get restraining orders on you, they can't say nothing because you was the right amount of clapping, right? It's the perfect amount. 7, no smile. If you smile and do 7, Michael Jackson. And not singing ability Michael Jackson. The other thing Michael Jackson was known for, which may or may not have been true, allegedly, Michael Jackson. Please don't take this the wrong way. I love watching my daughter dance. My daughter is such a great dancer. And I don't just say that because she's my daughter, right? Because there's a lot of people out there who's like, my daughter's the best. I understand that people say that. The reason I'm saying my daughter is really good at dancing is because my wife tells me that I have to say that. That's the reason for saying that. She is so going to kill me for this. My daughter's going to kill me too. If you find my body. No, I'm just kidding. Nonetheless. And here's the thing. We can't even stand together as dance dads. Like, you know, if you were at work and things were treating you bad, you could unionize, right? And now the boss is going to be like, you're sticking it to him, right? You can't do this with dance dads. And there's a reason for that too, right? You're going to look over there behind your perimeter, right? And you're going to see a feller. And he's going to be everything's like that. The guy looks normal. That's Caitlin's dad, right? Caitlin's dad's over there. You look over there and like, oh, Shelby's dad's over there. I'm not going to say hi. Here's the problem, right? If Caitlin's dad or Shelly's dad, if they clap too much or smile too much or do anything, you're just grouped in with them, right? And it's not a good scenario for dance dads to be in, because now you're going to take 2 of us out for one. No, we have to sit here in our own zone, and we got to ignore that the other dads exist. That's what we do. Listen, I'm going to take some heat for saying all these things because it's a cult-like world that we're all stuck in, and I'll probably be banned from future competitions because I'm saying the truth that we've all wanted to say for so long. Dance dads is a no-win situation. No-win situation. I will say one thing, though. It's kind of impressive that all of these girls are out there learning life skills that can help them out later in life. Pee-wee football or baseball or basketball, I'm not going to say never, you very rarely ever see those guys like turn 32 years old, down on their luck, have nothing else to fall back on, and like, I'm going to go back to pitching baseball at the local club. I can make dollars there. It's not something that happens. You don't see like the little football player like, I'm gonna throw balls now for money because I'm down on my luck at 35 years old. But you Yeah, I'm not going there. I went there, you went there. We know where I was going with that. These girls are learning life skills. Before everybody gets all blown up in the comment section, just so you know, I am joking. I love my kids. I love going to these dance competitions. I don't like watching your brat dance, but I do like watching my kid dance, and that makes it worthwhile for me to go sit there for 6 hours to see a 2.5 minute dance where my daughter busted her ass and did really good, according to my wife. That's all I got for today, y'all. Have a good one. Keep it real, fellers.